Wow, when it comes to fashion, there are a few places we visit, especially online, when we want to know exactly what's hot and what's not. Now, one of those platforms is BellaNaija, and we have a representative of BellaNaija here with us today. Her name is Mary Edor. She's a fashion journalist with BellaNaija, and she is a digital media strategist. She has over 8 years experience, and you might know her as Chief of Staff. Yes, so she is one of the people to meet if you have questions in that particular area. It's great to have you with us.
Hi, lovely to be here. Excited always to be here.
It's always great to meet people that actually understand the background of how, or let's say the history and the growth of an industry so well that they're able to continue talking about it over and over. I think because of platforms like where you work, we've been able to see a trend of growth in a particular industry. I can remember before it was being taken seriously online, we had big magazines in traffic that we used to buy. But all that has changed. It's all digital now. So talk to us about that movement.
I think it's so interesting and it's so phenomenal how things have kind of changed. And even me, in terms of my career over the years, has evolved to different things just to fit the growing climate and needs of technology and social media, all of that. I always say how I grew up reading magazines and fashion magazines and just taking in all of that content with, it had to be physical, you know, you had to read it or you had to watch it on TV. But all of that has changed. Now you can access fashion from your phone. You can watch fashion shows on your phone. You don't have to actually go to a fashion show, to a Lagos Fashion Week to attend the event. You can watch on your phone. And that change is just phenomenal, making it more accessible. So it's so important and I love it.
I actually love the accessibility that platforms now give us. But then there is still room for improvement. There's room for growth. And of course, we have to sort of involve the next generation. And I understand that your platform is working on something similar. Talk to us about that.
So in 2020, you know, with the lockdown, we had a growing interest. We saw a growing interest of people wanting to know what's next, what's coming next after the pandemic. You know, we were seeing fashion shows closing, we were seeing fashion houses closing down, and we were thinking, okay, what do we do to sort of not only encourage people, but also to put a structure to fashion. And we do have at BellaNaija, one of our major platforms is the BellaNaija style arm. And what we wanted to do through that was to educate people on the industry and things that are going on, people who are thriving. You have the likes of Ito and Basi who have been in business for decades. We have Ijure Mostafiri, I think she just clocked about 10 or 7 years in the business. That's phenomenal. And so we wanted to plug these people with our audience just so they can learn. And so we launched the BellaNaija Style Digital Summit. So we did it 2020, 2021, 2022. And so if you remember in 2020, there was the whole Zoom, everybody's going on Zoom, everybody was online, everybody wanted to do Instagram Live. But again, as we talk about evolving trends and tech trends, we still saw a need for people to come together physically to learn. You know, I enjoy a good online class. I don't want to leave my house. But at the same time, there are some weekends I want to be outside. I want to talk to Titi. I want to learn from her physically. And so we decided to make it a physical event this year. And I'm so excited because we're doing it this year. We're bridging fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and also something that's increasingly important, which is the creator economy. We see everybody's an influencer these days. But how are people making money from it? How are people able to make businesses out of the creator economy?
That's actually a very good question. But before we address that, you know, you were talking about people going online and doing Insta Lives and also Zoom. There was, I think was about a month ago, where we heard that Zoom were actually telling their staff to come back to work. And they were the ones that literally made work from home cool.
I don't blame them.
So there is probably a need, or it's been noted that there is a need for people to come back outside to do things physically a little more. But I think the summit is coming up this weekend, am I right?
It's this weekend. I'm so excited. We've been planning it for a long time and my team is excited. Interestingly, like I said, we launched the event in 2020 and throughout that time, I was head of content for BellaNaija Style. But this year...
This is the woman that was making all those posts.
Then.
All
But
right.
now I'm chief of staff and head of strategy for the BellaNaija platform.
Yeah.
And so it's a little shift, especially for my team, the style team, my former team, and they're amazing. And so it's a little shift, but I'm so excited about how it's all turning out. They're all pumped up for it. Our speakers are ready. We have an amazing lineup of speakers. A lot of people that you may know from, fashion, styling, beauty, PR as well, and like I said, influencers.
I also still feel, I don't know whether this question has come up, fashion has become, so it's necessary, but then it's still considered a luxury for many, especially with the economic downturn that we've experienced this year. Have you had any doubts, any worries about what the response is going to be like? Because going into an event like this without having some extra change in your pocket, wondering how much you're going to spend on a cab to get home, what have been your concerns and how have you been able to address those?
So I think at the base of everything, value and impact is something that has driven us so far. First of all, the event is free to attend, and so we don't want our audience paying to attend this event because you're coming to learn, and we want to merge you with those established people who are already making money, who are already creating a business out of a passion.
Okay.
And so that free aspect is there. But I also always find that when there's value to be received from an event, it's not so much as, oh, how much did I have to pay for it or to get there, but more of what is the value that I've received. So for example, I've attended events where I had to sponsor myself out of the country or something to attend, but then at the end, I'm thinking, oh, okay, the value I got from this was really good. The people I met at this thing were really good. The relationships I've taken from this event are really good. In terms of fashion and our economic downturn, I would say Nigerians were really amazing. We find a way to do the high, the low, the medium, even in terms of like what we wear. You can see a very amazing shirt. This shirt is from a Nigerian brand, for example. And I wouldn't say it's affordable.
It looks amazing.
But it's from a Nigerian brand. Her name is Mimi Kasu. She does really amazing corporate wear.
This is how I love. This is what I love about Nigerians. We've really evolved and we've improved in this particular industry, especially. Even what I'm wearing is also by a Nigerian designer myself. It's incredible what we've been able to achieve.
It's so incredible, honestly.
And we love the fact that you guys are highlighting an industry that deserves it. And we'll be looking out for more information on your social handles. Everybody knows your handles are.
Our handles, just in case.
You don't need to tell
BellaNaija Style has all of it. www.bellanaijastyle.com.
At this point, we have to go on a quick break.